morning, class. Today we are going to read this book, and the title says Families Are Different. Has anyone ever read this book before? Has your parents ever read it to you? Do the pictures on here look familiar? The front, maybe the back? Well, as the title says, families are different. What do you think this book might be about? Families? Maybe how they are different? Well, when we are reading a story, there are many things that we can compare and contrast. Now, the word compare means compare what's similar, and then contrast means find what's different. In a book, there are things like characters, settings, events, and other things. When we are reading, it is important that we can take two things from a story or two different stories and see how they share the same thing and how they are different. So today, I'm going to teach you how to compare and contrast the character in our story and her family to the characters in your life, so you and your family. So before we start, let me show you our little anchor chart. So as you can see, we call this a Venn diagram. We have two big circles. One circle you can put for our book, you'll put our characters' families, and then for the other big circle, you'll put your family. And then in the middle, as you can see right here, we'll put two things that you two share. So say I have a big family, and maybe our character has a big family. So in the middle, we'll write we both have big families. Okay? So like I said, today we are going to be reading a book called Families Are Different, written by and illustrated by Nina Pellegrini. So I'll read the story all the way through and ask some leading questions at the end. Let's see. Okay. Hello, my name is Nico. Actually, Nicola, but everyone calls me Nico. I live in a large town with my family. I have a mother and father, a big sister, and a dog. See, she's got a big dog. Maybe some of you guys have dogs too. My sister's name is Angelica. We call her Angel. But if you ask me, she's no angel. Sometimes she drives me bonkers. There's Nico and her sister Angelica. We fight a lot, but we still love each other tons. I'm pretty sure some of you guys have siblings. A brother, a sister. Okay. Angel is teaching me how to read, but I don't always pay attention. See, she's jumping on the bed. Angel looks a lot like me. We are both adopted. We came from Korea when we were babies. Korea is a country on the other side of the world. Sometimes we wear our special Korean outfits. Well, those are some pretty outfits. First came Angel, then 4 years later I came. My mom and my dad and sister met me at the airport, but not my dog. My dog's name is Buster. Here's Buster. He doesn't look like me, but sometimes we have the same hairdo. He gives me lots of slurpy kisses. Buster is one of my best friends. I have 4 best friends, counting Angel and Buster. My other best friends are Molly and Anna. We go to kindergarten together, where we play for most of the day. We are 6 years old now. My mom and dad are really old. You have to count to above 30 to get to their age. I love them a lot. I hug them, and give them lots of kisses. They don't like me either. They don't look like me either. They both have blue eyes and wavy hair. That's because I'm adopted. So, does anyone know the word adopted? Well, basically, that means you were raised by a different mom, or a different family, not the one that gave birth to you. So, she was adopted. I grew up in someone else's belly, but my mom and dad are the ones who promised to love and take care of me forever. At first, I didn't think it was strange that I looked different. Then for a while it bothered me because Molly and Anna looked like their moms and dads. I wanted to be just like them. Sometimes I even felt angry or sad. I hear mothers talking to each other, and they would say, "Oh, your baby looks just like you." That made me feel different too. You see, this mom has blonde hair, and her baby has blonde hair, and this mama has dark colored hair, and this baby has dark colored hair. And you'll see Nico's hair is black, and her mom's hair is blonde. So that made her feel different. Then I talked to my mom about it. She told me that there are different kinds of families. She said that they are glued together with a special kind of glue called love. So I started looking around, and this is what I saw. One of the kids in my class looks like his dad, but not like his mom. Can you see that? His dad has dark hair and dark skin. He has dark hair and dark skin. The mom has light skin and light hair. So he does look like his dad. One boy has a sister and a mom for a family, but not a dad. There is a big family who are all related. They look alike, even their dog Sparky. And there is also a medium-sized family who all look different, even though they are related too. There is a very small family of a little girl and her dad. There is also a girl whose parents are divorced. There is a boy who lives with his sister and his grandmother and grandfather. My sister has a friend who lives with her father, her stepmother, and her younger half-sister. And there's even a family that has one kid who grew in his mom's belly and one kid who was adopted. There sure are a lot of different families. Now, I don't think I'm strange at all. I'm just like everyone else. I'm different. And boy, oh boy, my family must be stuck together with a strong glue because there's sure a ton of love around here. Look at that. Big happy family. So, if we look back at the book, we'll notice that there were a lot of different types of families, and I'm sure you guys' families are similar too. Or different. Being different doesn't mean it's bad. Let's take a look. So, like in this family, the kid looks like the dad, but not the mom. I'm sure some of you guys do too. In this family, there's only a mom. Oh, this is a big family, and they all look the same. Even their dog, they say. I guess they all have blonde or yellow hair. And then this family, she has a stepmom and a half-sister. And in this little family, this little girl has her dad. And in this family, this girl's parents are divorced, which means that they are separated, no longer married. So now that we've gone over this book, what do you think Nico's family was like? Were they different from her? And if they were, how were they different? So now let's take the time, as I pass out these Venn diagrams, everyone will take your Venn diagram and compare and contrast your own family with the family of Nico's. What is different about your family compared to hers? Is there anything that may be the same, possibly? Work for about 15 minutes. After we are finished, turn to your partner and share what is the same and what is different about your family. Then you can see what is the same and what is different between you and your partner's families. So go ahead. Okay, 15 minutes has passed. Now that we are finished sharing and comparing with our partners, it is time we break off into our different reading sections. We'll take the time to do our independent writing, and I'll confer with different groups when the time comes. So everyone who has brown eyes, go to center 1. Everyone with blue eyes can go to center 2. Everyone with green eyes can go off to center 3 over there. And everyone else, come sit with me on the rug as we meet.